Shalom, shalom, Israel. First, giving honor to the Most High and His Son, Yahweh Shai. Want to say Happy New Moon. Happy New Moon to all Israel. Today's class, love and charity is profitable in all things. It was on the Lord to put it on both Deacon Peretz as well as my spirit to go into love and charity. So Israel, we about to get a second feeding, man, a second dose of how we supposed to operate, how we supposed to deal amongst each other, how we supposed to treat one another, how our mind is supposed to be. So let's get into it, man. Romans 15:4. Let's start it off, bro.
The book of Romans, chapter 15 and verse 4. For whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning.
These things, man, was for us to gain, again, that knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Just think about it right now. Sharing love and charity, bro, is the last thing on Israel's mind.
That's right.
Israel want to talk about the war and rumors of war and
bring it out.
All these other things, man, that's not profitable.
That's right.
Israel not ready for the Lord to come back.
That's right.
Because we're not showing no love. We're not showing no charity, bro. We still got hatred and malice and wickedness in our hearts, bro. And our minds still in darkness. So this is for our learning, bro. This is for us to shake back.
That's right.
That's right. Read it again, bro.
For whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning.
So we do not make the same mistakes that our forefathers and our foremothers have done. Read.
That we through patience and comfort of the scriptures might have hope.
And it's time to lean on the power. It's time to take heed to the counsel. It's time to take heed to the guidance. It's time to take heed to the voice of the Lord.
That's right.
Let's get into it, bro. In the book of St. Matthew, chapter 22. Let's start at verse 36. Read that, bro.
The book of Matthew, chapter 22 and verse 36. Master, which is the great commandment in the law? Christ said unto him, Thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, and with all thy soul, and with all thy mind.
Say we're going to love the Lord with all our heart, with all our soul, with all our mind, man. With every fiber of our being, we're going to love the Lord.
That's right.
And that love is an action.
That's right.
It's not an emotion. It's not a feeling. It's an action. Read.
This is the first and great commandment, and the second is like unto it. Thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself.
He say what?
Love thy neighbor as thyself.
He say, so we gonna not only love the Lord with every fiber of our being, but we gonna also love our neighbor as we love ourselves.
That's right.
So you love yourself enough to make sure you got everything you need to be well off.
That's right.
So you gonna love your neighbor the same way.
That's right.
You gonna check in on your brother. You gonna check in on your sister. You gonna make sure things is good.
That's right.
When they say no greater love it is for a man to lay down his life for his friend.
Bring it out.
It's not just saying getting your counter blown out. It's making sure your brothers and sisters is well off.
That's right.
Putting yourself in a weird situation to make sure your brother is good because you know he needed more than you did.
That's right.
Or you know she needed more than you did.
Bring it out.
Because at the end of the day, what you put in, you get back.
That's right.
But we're going to get into that. He say to love your neighbor as you love yourself. That's an action. You're going to make sure your people's good.
That's right.
You don't want to be caught lacking out in nowhere. So you're going to make sure your partners and your bros and your sisters, they not caught lacking.
That's right.
They got everything they need for their families to be well off. They got everything that they need for them to be well off.
That's right.
Read.
On these two commandments hang all the law and the prophets.
He say, man, on these two is literally a guiding post for us to operate. Because again, if we're following the law, how is that not profitable for us? In all things. Serving the Lord truthfully, earnestly, without supplication, but it's profitable. And serving the Lord also constitutes you loving your brothers and sisters. Give me Acts chapter 20. Let's start at verse 32. Get with you. The book of Acts chapter 20 verse 32. Read that, bro.
The book of Acts chapter 20 and verse 32. And now, brethren, I commend you to God and to the word of his grace.
This is Paul speaking. Read.
Which is able to build you up.
He say, which is what?
Able to build you up.
Read.
And to give you inheritance among all them which are sanctified.
He says, able to give you your inheritance among all of them which are sanctified. Read.
I have coveted no man's silver or gold or apparel.
He say, I have coveted no man's silver, gold, or apparel. This is Paul speaking. I have not coveted these things. Read.
Yea, ye yourselves know that these hands have ministered unto my necessities.
He said that these hands have ministered unto my necessities. And making sure that my brothers and sisters are well off. Read.
And to them that were with me, I have shewed you all things.
He has what?
Shewed you all things.
Well, let's see what some of those things are. Read.
How that so laboring ye ought to support the weak.
That you should what?
Support the weak.
That you should what?
Support the weak.
He said, man, through my actions I have shown you. Through my actions I have shown you to have that charity and that love for your brothers and sisters. That's right. For your brothers and sisters that may not be well off.
That's right.
I have extended that hand. I've been there to minister to them the medicine. I've been there to be that brute. To be that sister. Right. Read.
And to remember the words of the Lord.
And to what?
Remember the words of the Lord.
Say, and to remember the words of the Lord. Read.
Christ, how he said, it is more blessed to give than to receive.
He says what?
It is more blessed to give than to receive.
He said it is more blessed to bless somebody than to receive. Think about that. Because Israel is still selfish in the mind.
That's right.
Still selfish. That's right. Still coveting. Still having jealousy. Still having malice. Still having hatred. But he says it's better to bless, to give, to extend that hand.
That's right.
To be that brood, to be that sister. To help. Because where would we be if Christ decided not to lay it on the line for us?
Bring it out.
Ultimate sacrifice. Ultimate show of love. Ultimate show of charity. What do you think you'd be? I guarantee you wouldn't be breathing right now. You wouldn't have the opportunity to be messing up as much as Israel loved doing.
That's right.
But we need to take these things to heart.
That's
These
right.
are the acts of our forefathers, our foremothers, man, that were showing us how to do this. Right. Again, they say these things were written for our learning.
That's right.
These are the examples that we should be following.
That's right.
Give me Hebrews chapter 13. Start at verse 15. Read that, bro.
The book of Hebrews, chapter 13 and verse 15. By him, therefore, let us offer the sacrifice of praise to God continually. That is the fruit of our lips, giving thanks to his name.
So how do we give thanks to his name? All right? What is it that we do to give thanks to the name of the Lord, aside from us opening our mouths and giving thanks to the Lord? It's through our actions.
That's right.
It's how we deal and operate amongst each other. It's how we show that love. It's how we show that charity. It's how we extend that hand. It's how we be a true brother.
That's right.
It's how we be a true sister. Taking that time out. Making sure that they are well off.
That's right.
Because again, ain't no love out here in the streets.
That's right. Bring it out.
None whatsoever.
Bring it out.
All it is crabs in a bucket. Dog eat dog.
That's right.
I gotta get me.
Bring it out.
Before anybody else get them.
Bring it out.
And if I see you lacking, I'm coming to get what you got.
Bring it out.
We show the praise of the Lord, but through our actions, not just through our mouths, man. Read.
But to do good.
But to what?
To do good.
He said, but to do good. Read.
And to communicate. Forget not.
Read.
For with such sacrifices, God is well pleased.
Oh, look, we say, with what?
God is well pleased.
He say, with these sacrifices, God is well pleased when a man
That's right.
lay down his life for his brother.
That's right.
When a sister lay down her life for a sister.
That's right.
God is well pleased.
Bring it out.
This is how we praise the Lord.
Bring it out.
This is how we praise his name.
That's right.
By being in order.
Right.
By following the law. By being in behavior. By being a righteous example.
That's right.
By being a light.
That's right.
Bro, how is that not profitable for you? How are you not going to be well off? How are you not going to be taken care of?
Yeah.
Bro, love and charity, bro, it's profitable in all things.
That's right.
Read it again, bro. Verse 16.
Verse 16. But do good and to communicate. Forget not. For with such sacrifices, God is well
He
pleased.
said, God is well pleased, man, when you're doing what you need to do.
That's right.
Give me 2 Corinthians chapter 9, start at verse 6. We didn't get that, bro.
The book of 2 Corinthians, chapter 9 and verse 6. But this I say, he which soweth. But this I say, he which soweth
Sparingly.
shall reap also sparingly.
So again, it just said it's well pleasing unto the Lord for those sacrifices. But again, it say here, he that soweth sparingly, read.
And he which soweth bountifully shall reap also bountifully.
He say, so if you sow sparingly, you're going to reap sparingly. But if you sow bountifully, you're going to reap bountifully. So if you being a real brew, you being that brew that's showing that ultimate love by laying his life down for his brew, for his sister.
That's right.
You sowing bountifully.
That's right.
But if you being that brew that's penny pinching, or that ain't really trying to help out, and ain't really trying to be a blessing to your brother,
Right.
or trying to be a blessing to your sister, sowing sparingly, you're gonna reap that.
That's right.
Read.
Every man according as he purposed in his heart. So let him give.
So do what?
So let him give.
So do what?
So let him
He
give.
say, so let him give. Let him be a blessing. Let her be a blessing. Let it be profitable for the next man. Let it be profitable for the next sister. Through you.
That's right.
Read.
Not grudgingly
Not grudgingly. Read.
or of necessity. Of God loveth a cheerful giver.
He say, for God loveth a cheerful giver. Didn't he just say it's well pleasing to the Lord, these sacrifices?
That's right.
Read.
And God is able to make all grace abound toward you, that ye always having all sufficiency in all things, that may abound to every good work.
He say, man, putting that towards the Lord, being that real brew, being that real sister, in the end, it's going to profit you bountifully.
That's right.
Read.
As it is written, he despised and abhorred. He hath given to the poor. His righteousness remaineth forever. Now he that ministered seed to the sower, but ministered bread for your food.
He say, now that he that ministers seed to the sower, both minister bread for your food. Read.
and multiply your seed sown, and increase the fruits of your righteousness.
See, that's what happened when you are sowing bountifully. That's what happened when you're laying down your life for your friend. That's what happened when you're following the law of the Lord, man, showing that love.
Right.
Loving thy neighbor as thyself.
That's right.
You would want somebody to be there for you, to be that anchor when you need it, right?
That's right.
You would want somebody to be there, that shoulder to lean on when you need it, right?
That's right.
So why not you do the same thing? So why not you show that same love? So why not you extend that same hand of charity?
Bring it out.
So why not you sow that same thing bountifully?
Bring it out.
Read.
Being enriched in everything to all bountifulness, which causeth through us thanksgiving to God for the administration of this service.
For the administration of this service, for being a real brew, for being a real sis, for extending that hand, having those sacrifices that are well-pleasing to the Lord. Read.
Not only supply the want of the saints, but the abundant also by many thanksgivings unto God.
He said not only does it help out your brothers and sisters, but it's also well-pleasing to the Lord.
That's right.
Think about it. Who else out here trying to help us?
Bring it out.
Who out here really understand and see the plight that we go through day in and day out?
Bring it out.
Who can understand that plight better than us?
Bring it out.
Who understand what we need more than us?
Bring it out.
Who understand how hard it is more than us?
Bring it out.
Who?
Right.
So why not be that brewer in your brother corner? So why not be that sister in your sister corner?
Right.
So why not shed that light? Be that example. Why not put on Christ? Because that's what Christ did. That was brother taking all the time out of his day, man, to cast down the lies of the scribes and Pharisees that's been having us trapped.
That's right.
Healing the sick. Washing their mind, man. Removing the applying the eye salve and removing the veil. Truly giving brothers their lives back. Giving sisters their lives back. But that's love.
That's right.
That is the ultimate charity. This is the example that we're supposed to be following. Again, these things were written for our learning.
That's right.
That we, through patience and comfort of the scriptures, might have hope.
That's right.
Why not be a hope to the next brother? Why not be that hope to the next sister? This is how important the love and charity is. This is how important it is. It was so important, man, that all of the other laws, bro, was condensed into showing love. Because in the end, by you showing love, you are ultimately doing everything else.
That's right.
It's a ripple effect. That one action correlates all the other actions in one. Read, bro.
Verse 13. Whilst by the experiment of the administration, they glorify God for your professed subjection unto the gospel of Christ, and your liberal distribution unto them and unto all men.
He said, for your liberal distribution unto them and to all men. This subjection unto the gospel of Christ, bro, this following of the footsteps of the Lord, this is what we're supposed to do.
That's right.
Again, this is our reasonable service. Read.
And by their prayer for you, which long after you, for the exceeding grace of God in you.
So not only extending that hand, man, but throwing up that prayer for your brother.
That's right.
Throwing up that prayer for your sister. When you see what they dealing with, when you understand what they going through, man, throw up that prayer of strength.
That's right.
Throw up that prayer of clarity. Throw up that prayer of love, man, to be showered by the grace of the Lord.
Right.
For him to reveal the path that they need to walk for them to be well off.
That's right.
And for him to use you in any way possible to make that walk easier for the next brother.
That's right.
To make that walk easier for the next sister. Bro, that's love.
Right.
That's true charity. Bro, how is that not profitable?
Bring it out.
Read, bro.
Verse 15. Thanks be unto God.
Say what?
Thanks be unto God.
Read.
for his unspeakable gift.
Bro, thanks be unto the Lord, man, for putting it on brothers and sisters' hearts, man, and to show their love. Right. Thanks to the Lord, man, for making the opportunity for us to be that way.
That's right.
Bro, showing that true thanks to the Lord is by your actions.
That's right.
Your actions show if you truly appreciate the things that the Lord has done. Your actions show if you truly appreciate your brothers and sisters.
That's right.
Your actions. Right. Your actions dictate that.
That's right.
Anybody can sell you a dream. Anybody can talk to you that good talk, that slick talk.
That's right.
Your actions is gonna show what's really about that. So what's your actions like?
Bring it out.
You showing that love? You got that love in your mind?
Bring it out.
You got that love in your heart?
Bring it out.
You got the wantingness of that charity to be there for your brother?
Teach.
You got that wantingness of charity to be there for your sister?
Bring it out.
Or you just faking and shaking with a shalom, bro?
Bring it out. Bring it out.
Faking and shaking with a shalom, sis?
Bring it out.
Bro, take this walk seriously.
That's right.
Love and charity is profitable in all things.
That's right.
Let's go to Proverbs. Chapter 19, verse 16. Read that, bro.
Proverbs, chapter 19 and verse 16. He that keepeth the commandment, keepeth his own soul.
So by you following in line, by you loving your neighbor as you love yourself, extending that love and extending that charity. Read it again, bro.
He that keepeth the commandment, keepeth his own soul.
You keep your own soul at the end. You make your life a lot. You make things easier for yourself. Read.
But he that despiseth his way shall die.
You say, but he that despises the ways of the Lord shall die. He that don't want to show no love shall die. He that don't want to show no charity shall die. That ain't just physically.
Bring it out.
That death could be spiritual.
Teach.
A reprobate mind is very, very, very dangerous thing to have. Right. See, the Lord has made it so advantageous for us and so easy for us to seek Him.
That's right.
He made it so easy for us to find Him. Right. He made it so easy for us to do good. But again, at the end of the day, you gotta want to do it. Right. And not just talk about it, but be about it.
That's right.
Because we all know that one person, whether it's in your family, whether it's your partner, whether it's somebody you know by association, that talk that talk.
That's right.
But as soon as push come to shove, they nowhere to be found.
Bring it out.
Could that be you?
Bring it out.
Are you that person in your clique?
Bring it out.
Are you that person in your group?
Bring it out.
Are you that family member that we talking about?
Bring it out.
That self-examination.
Bring it out.
Again, what type of love you showing, bro? What type of charity you giving, sis?
Bring it out.
Is it our mouth service? Or is it actual reasonable sacrifice?
Bring it out.
A reasonable service. Read.
Verse 17. He that hath pity upon the poor, leaneth unto the Lord.
Because again, you're going to love your neighbor as you love yourself. And in turn, you still loving the Lord.
That's right.
Because you're doing the work of the Lord.
That's right.
Bro, he say to love the Lord with all your heart, with all your mind, with all your soul, with every fiber of your being. But that's following the love. And if the law tell you to love your brother, love your sister, love your neighbor as you love yourself, bro, you doing the work.
That's right.
You keeping the commandments. You are well within the rights of the Lord. Read it again.
He that hath pity upon the poor leadeth unto the Lord.
Read.
And that which he hath given will he pay him again.
See, again, bro. If you sow sparingly, you're going to reap sparingly. If you sow bountifully, you're going to reap bountifully. Right. Whatever measure you doing to your brother, whatever measure you doing to your sister, that's what you're going to get back.
That's right.
So if you half-assing and faking and shaking, what you think you're going to get at the end of the day?
Bring it out.
If you BSing, what you going to get at the end of the day?
Bring it out.
Because you should for sure don't want nobody to BS and half-ass and fake and shake with you.
That's right.
See, it ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun, right?
Bring it out.
Bro, love and charity is profitable in all things. Right. Give me 1 John. Chapter 3 is verse 17. Read that, bro.
The book of 1 John, chapter 3 and verse 17. But whoso hath this world's good, and seeth his brother have need, and shutteth up his bowels of compassion.
He say so. Whoso hath this world's goods, and seeth his brother or seeth his sister in need, and shutteth up his bowels of compassion, turning his head so sparingly, not having that sacrifice, not laying his life down for his bro, for his sis. Read.
From him, how dwelleth the love of God in him?
Bro, how can the love of the Lord dwell in you? How
Bring
can
it
you
out.
say that you love the Lord if you see your brother out here hurting?
Bring it out.
How can you say that you love the Lord if you see your sister out here hurting?
That's right.
And you got the opportunity to bless, and you don't be a blessing.
Bring it out.
You got the opportunity to heal, and you don't be the physician.
Bring it out.
For how the love of the Lord in you.
Teach.
You got the opportunity, man, to be the guiding light.
That's right.
In that tunnel of darkness.
That's right.
For that brother.
Teach.
For that sister. And you don't do a damn thing.
Bring it out.
How is the love of the Lord in you?
Bring it out.
Bro, self-examination.
Bring it out.
Is this you? Are you that brute?
Bring it out.
Are you that sister?
Bring it out.
That see your people in need, that see your brother in need, that see your sister in need and don't do a damn thing.
Bring it out.
Is that you?
Bring it out.
Because again, you reap what you sow.
That's right.
How could you not want to be profitable? How could you not want to be the reason that you see the smile on your brother's face? How could you not want to be the reason that you can see that your sister brought her family good? The children running around with happiness, no care in the world. How could you not be happy that you was a part of making that happiness?
Bring it out.
How could you not be happy that the Lord used you to bless somebody that's in dire need of it?
Right.
Sick, writhing in pain,
Bring it out.
hurt,
Bring it out.
depressed, lamentations, man, just down bad out here. How could you not want to be that happiness?
Teach. Right.
How could you truly call yourself an Israelite?
Bring it out.
How could you truly call yourself a brother? How could you truly call yourself a sister? Bro, it's profitable in all things.
That's right.
Love and charity.
Right.
Read it again, bro. Verse 17.
Verse 17. But whoso hath this world's good, and seeth his brother have need, and shutting up his bowels of compassion from him.
Bro, turn his back. Pull away his shoulder.
Bring it out.
Block up his ears.
Bring it out.
Read.
How dwelleth the love of God in him?
Bro, you ain't got no love. Ain't nothing positive in you.
That's right.
You ain't no real brute.
Bring it out.
You ain't no real sis. You are faking and shaking.
Bring it out.
Back in the world, bro, we would have said you false claiming.
Mm-hmm.
You false flagging.
Teach.
Bro, don't let that be you, bro.
That's right.
Don't let that be you, sis.
Right.
Bro, we go through enough out here in the world already.
That's right.
Beat down.
Right.
Lied to.
Right.
Done dirty.
Right.
Why not be that happiness? Why not be that blessing in your brother and sister life, bro?
Bring it out.
Don't let that be you.
Bring it out.
Give me Luke. Chapter 6, verse 38. Let me get that with you, bro. Read that.
The book of Luke, chapter 6 and verse 38. Give, and it shall be given unto you.
He say, give, and it shall be given unto you. Sow that seed, read.
Good measure, pressed down, and shaken together, and run it over. Shall men give unto your bosom.
So if you sow abundantly, the Lord got it coming back for you.
That's right.
But don't even let that be the motivation.
That's right.
Bro, let you being the blessing for your brother life be the motivation.
That's
Let
right.
you be the blessing for your sister life be the motivation.
That's right.
Don't worry about the back end. The Lord got you.
That's right.
Get your brother.
Right.
Get your bro.
That's right.
Be that shoulder, huh? Be that shoulder, sis. If you got it, do it.
That's right.
If you able, God damn it, be able.
That's right.
But see, don't say you love and don't show that love.
That's right.
Don't say you care and be thoughtless.
That's right.
Because again, so sparingly, you're going to reap sparingly.
That's right.
Read it again, bro. Verse 38.
Verse 38. Give, and it shall be given unto you. Good measure, pressed down, and shaken together, and run it over. Shall men give unto your bosom. For with the same measure
that you put in,
that ye meet withal, it shall be measured to you again.
is the same measure that you're going to receive. So sow abundantly, reap abundantly.
That's right.
Sow sparingly, you can get the end of the barrel.
That's right.
You can get the scraps. You can get heartache. You can get pain. You can get lies. You can get sorrow. Coming up short.
Teach.
Dead last.
Right.
Nothing to show for it.
Right.
That's what you get when you sow sparingly.
That's right.
So you know it's real love, bro. If you ain't got nothing but a little, and you give that little to your bro that need it more than you.
Bring it out.
Bro, that's love.
That's right.
That's true charity.
Oh, right.
Who out here doing that?
Bring it out.
Who out here can say that they do that?
Bring it out.
Don't lie to yourself. Be real. Be 100.
Bring it out.
Be 100 with yourself. Because if not, bro, pray to the Lord to get the spirit to do it.
Bring it out.
Pray to the Lord that he fix your spirit that you can be that brother.
That's right.
Pray to the Lord that he can fix your spirit so you can be that sister. Because in all things, bro, love and charity is profitable.
That's right.
It's not just a one-way street. Give me Proverbs. Chapter 21, verse 13. Read that, bro.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 20 and verse 13. Love not sleep, lest thou come to poverty.
No. Proverbs 21 and verse 13.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 21 and verse 13. Whoso stoppeth his ears at the cry of the poor.
Whoso stoppeth his ears when he see that his brother in need. When he see that his sister in need. When he see that care is there.
That's right.
That want is there. Whoso stoppeth his ears, read.
He also shall cry himself.
At some point, You're going to be whining and crying and needing yourself.
That's right.
But what's going to happen, bro?
But shall not be heard.
But what?
But shall not be heard.
Again, you sow sparingly, you reap sparingly.
That's right.
Or you reap what you sow.
Right.
So why not show that love? Why not show that charity? Why not walk like Christ? Follow that example. Bro, it's real live out here. See, we pick up this Bible, bro. We get on that rah, rah, rah.
Bring it out.
Not realizing, bro, not having love in your heart. Not being that bro. Not being that sis, not having that charity. How detrimental it is to your spirit.
That's right.
How detrimental it is to your mind, bro. Because all Israel want to do is war, 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 the guns, the guns, the guns. What about the love, bro? What about the charity, sis?
Bring it out.
Why not bless your brother? Why not bless your sister?
Bring it out.
Bro, if it's within your means to do it, goddamn it, do it.
That's right.
Because what you think Christ would have did? Without a moment's notice, he would have extended that hand. Without a moment's notice. Without a hesitation, without a second thought in his mind, he would have been that caregiver to his brother. He would have been that caregiver to his sister. So if you love the Lord, you're going to walk like Christ.
That's right.
You see, that's too much for us to hear, huh? We just think it's all about the rah-rah, the war, war, war. Nah, brother, it's about love.
That's right.
Because we don't even love our own self.
That's right.
Right now, we still got hatreds and variance, bro, and all up and down Israel. Camp banging, faking and shaking, bro, frenemies.
Bring it out.
Bro, what would Christ do? You think Christ not going to love his brother because he got a different color on?
Bring it out.
He got a different set of fringes on? Oh, well, now the truth started over here on my block and then. Nah,
bring it out.
Nah, bro. Christ wouldn't give a damn about that.
That's right.
Christ trying to make sure your spirit is good.
That's right.
He trying to make sure his brothers and sisters is well off. That they not needing and wanting for nothing.
That's right.
Give me the book of St. John, chapter 13. Start at verse 34. Read that, bro.
John, chapter 13 and verse 34. A new commandment I give unto you, that ye love one another.
That ye what?
Love one another.
What Christ commanded us to do?
Love one another.
Read.
As I have loved you, that ye also love one another.
Bro, and showing that love, bro, extending that hand.
Right.
It's being that real rude.
Right.
Because again, there ain't no love out here in the streets.
Right.
Nobody give a damn about you. What you going through? How you feeling?
Bring it out.
What sorrows you got? What plight your life dealing with?
Bring it out.
But the only people that's gonna care, bro, are the ones that's riding with you.
Right.
The ones that's trying to seek the Lord.
Bring it out.
Them the ones that care about your plight. Them the ones that want to make sure you alright.
That's right.
Them the ones that's gonna extend their hand. Because you know why? Because they trying to be like Christ.
That's right.
They trying to live like Christ.
That's right.
They following the example of Christ.
Bring it out.
So again, bro, he say, love. Love. Love.
That's right.
Read, bro.
By this shall all men know that ye are my disciples.
He say, by you showing that love, by you showing that charity, by you extending your hand, I know you with me. I know you riding with me.
That's right.
You a disciple with me.
That's right.
Bro, you following me.
That's right.
So disciple mean a follower of Christ. This how I know that you rocking with me. This how I know that you 100% in.
That's right.
You following my footsteps. Read.
if ye have love one to another.
That's how he know that you following Christ. If you got love for one another.
That's right.
And it's not just with this. It's with your actions.
That's right.
Give me 1 John. Chapter 4, verse 18. The book of 1 John. Chapter 4, verse 18. Read that book.
1 John, chapter 4, verse 18. There is no fear in love.
He say, there is no fear in love. There is nothing to fear about love. Read.
But perfect love cast out fear.
He say, but perfect love casteth out all fear. Read.
Because fear hath torment.
He say what?
Fear hath torment.
He say, because fear has torment. So that love, bro, sharing that love, you pulling a brother out of a down spirit he may have been in.
That's right.
You pulling sister out of a down spirit she may be in.
Right.
She may have had a horrible day. Things is just going left every turn she take. But you done gave her that call. You done let her know she not by herself. You good. You got her. You're holding her down. Whatever she may need, and you got it. It's dirt.
That's right.
Bro, you being a blessing. He say perfect love cast out that fear. She may have been worrying. She may have had all these different things on her mind.
Bring it out.
You being there, by you showing that love, by you being that disciple of Christ, bro, you just cast out all fear.
That's right.
All torment, all worry, all doubt.
That's right.
Read.
He that feareth is not made perfect in love. We love him because he loved us first.
Read.
If a man say, I love God.
If a man say he love the Lord, if a man say he love Christ, read.
And hated his brother.
And what?
Hated his brother.
Not showing that love, not showing that charity, read.
He is a liar.
He is what?
He is a liar.
He is what?
He is a liar.
Bro, Israel, bro, stop lying, bro.
That's right.
Israel, stop faking and shaking, bro. Be 100. Read.
For he hath loved not his brother, whom he had seen. How can he love God?
He say, how can he love God? Read.
Whom he hath not seen.
Bro, he say, how you gonna love the Lord and you ain't seen him, but you hate your brother who you see?
Bring it out. Bring it out. Bring it out.
Bro, wrap that around your mind.
Bring it out. Bring it out.
Oh yeah, man, I love the Lord, but I hate you.
Bring it out.
I don't like how you do things. I don't like how you brew me up.
Bring it out.
I don't appreciate how you said shalom. I don't like that you telling me the truth, bro. But you see this bro all day, every day. You see the sister all day, every day. And you got hatred right here. But at the end of the day, the Lord ain't revealed himself to you yet.
That's right.
But you love the Lord, though.
Bring it out.
You see how stupid that sounds?
Bring it out. Bring it out.
You see how ignorant that is?
Bring it out.
And the Lord had to bring it to your attention. Read it again, bro.
If a man say, I love God, and hated his brother.
You say you love the Lord, but you don't give a damn about your brother or sister. Read.
He is a liar.
You a damn liar.
That's right.
Read.
For he that loveth not his brother, whom he hath seen, how can he love God, whom he hath not seen?
Bro, wrap your mind around that. First time to change your ways, Israel. It's time to seek Christ, bro. It's time to seek him out.
That's right.
With all haste.
That's right.
And your first step is with that love. Repentance.
Mm-hmm.
Read, bro.
And this commandment have we from him, that he who loveth God loveth his brother also.
Bro, again, he say, this is the first and second commandment. You love the Lord with all your heart, with all your mind, with all your spirit, and you love your neighbor as you love yourself.
That's right.
But you cannot have one without the other.
Teach, D.
You cannot do one without the other.
That's right.
And that's what that's saying. It makes no sense. You can't say you love the Lord and you hate your brother.
That's right.
You can't say you love your brother and at the same time you don't do a damn thing the Lord say do.
That's right.
It don't match. It's like oil and water trying to mix. Bro, love and charity, bro, is profitable in all things, bro. And it's time to seek it. It's time to get to it. With all haste.
That's right.
Give me Philippians chapter 2 and verse 2. Read that, bro.
Philippians chapter 2 and verse 3. Let nothing be done through strife, nor vainglory, but in lowliness of mind.
They say, but in lowliness of mind and meekness, read.
Let each esteem another better than themselves.
They say, let what?
Let each esteem others better than
They
themselves.
say, let each esteem others better than themselves, bro. Be that true, bro. Be that true, sis, bro. No greater love like the man, bro, than laying his life down for his brother.
That's right.
Than laying her life down for a sister. That's esteeming. Esteeming others better than yourselves, bro. Give me 1 John. Go back. 1 John chapter 4 and verse 7. Read that, bro.
1 John chapter 4 and verse 7. Beloved, let us love one another.
Let us what?
Let us love one another.
Read.
For love is of God.
For what?
Love is of God.
Oh, that's how you show that you are following the Lord.
That's right.
Love is of God. Showing that love is of God.
That's right.
Showing that charity is of God.
Right.
So how is it not profitable?
Bring it out.
Read, bro.
And everyone that loveth is born of God.
And everyone that show that love, everyone that extend that hand is of God. Read.
And knoweth God.
And what?
And knoweth God.
And what?
And knoweth God.
Again, he say, those that say they know the Lord and don't have that love is a liar.
That's right.
So this how you know for sure you know. Read, bro.
He that loveth not, knoweth not God.
If you don't have love, you know it's not the Lord. Read.
For God is love.
So again, God is love. Read.
And this was manifest the love of God towards us, because that God sent his only begotten Son unto the world.
He say, the Lord loved us so much that he sent Christ here, bro, to lay it on the line to get us back right.
That's right.
To make that opportunity available for us to get right.
That's right.
Showing us how to walk. Gave us the example. Laid down the blueprint.
Bring it out.
To make our lives easier.
That's right.
Bro, that's ultimate love. That's the ultimate charity.
That's right.
You willing to give up your son for that?
Bring it out. Bring it out. Teach.
You willing to give up your daughter for that?
Bring it out.
I want you to think, Israel. Real talk.
Bring it out, D.
Teach. So love is one of them cornerstones, right? How you gonna love if you got hatred? That's right. It takes more energy to bear that hatred, man, to be negative, than it does to show that love and charity and be positive.
Bring it out.
Bro, when you positive, bro, when you good, when things are well off, bro, everything is flowing. No issues, no problems. But when you got that negativity, man, when you got it and you don't give, or when you don't wanna be that blessing for your brother or sister, when you just wanna be foul, bro, it's a hard, long, dark road waiting on you.
That's right.
So it's profitable in all things to show that love and show that charity. Read.
That we might live through him. Herein is love.
Herein is love. Read.
Not that we loved God, but that he loved us.
That he loved us so much. Read.
and sent his son to be a appropriation for our sins.
That he sent here for Christ to be that sacrifice to get us right.
That's right.
To be that propitiation, man, for our sins. We done spilled everything on the floor. Christ came through, wiped it all up.
Bring it out.
We done went in there and burnt up the food in the kitchen, man. The Lord done whipped up a whole new meal.
That's right.
Bro, can you do that?
Bring it out.
You willing to make that sacrifice? See, that's real love. That's real charity. These are the examples. This is what's written for us to learn, for us to follow. It was written for our learning. Finish it out, bro.
Beloved, if God so loved us, we ought also to love one another.
He say, if the Lord so loved us, bro, why we can't love one another? Why we can't love one another? Read.
No man hath seen God at any time.
Say, no man hath seen God at any time. Read.
And we love one another. God dwelleth in us.
But if we love one another, the Lord dwell within us. Again, bro, it goes right back. How you gonna say you love the Lord but hate your brother? Well, how can you say you love your brother but don't do a damn thing the Lord say do?
Bring it out.
Finish it out, bro. Verse 12.
From the top.
Yeah, from the top.
Verse 12. No man hath seen God at any time. And we love one another. God dwelleth in us. And his love is perfected in us.
He say, and his love is perfected in us.
Word.
Bro, tell me what's negative about being perfect.
Bring it out.
What are the cons of something being perfect? So it's profitable. It's time for us to come up, Israel. Real talk. It's time for us to stop holding ourselves back. Give me Proverbs chapter 10 and verse 12. Let me get there with you, bro. Read that.
Proverbs chapter 10 and verse 12. Hatred stirreth up strifes, but love covereth all sins.
Whoa, how powerful is love, bro?
Covereth all sins.
Bro, you say love covereth all sins.
That's
bro.
right.
So why you think the Lord laid down his life?
That's right. Bring it out.
So why you think the Lord sent his son down here to get you right?
Bring it out.
That's how powerful love is.
That's right.
And you don't want to be a blessing to your brother?
Bring it out.
You don't want to be a blessing to your sister?
Bring it out.
Bro, you can't call yourself a true brute.
Bring it out.
You can't call yourself a true sis, bro.
That's right.
You can't call yourself a true disciple and follower of the Lord.
Bring it out.
But read it again, huh?
Hatred stirreth up strifes, but love covereth all sins.
Bro, it's time to get right, Israel. If you read in your Bible, bro, you should be taking heed to the counsel.
That's right.
If you're truly trying to seek the Lord, you're going to be taking heed to the counsel.
That's right.
Bro, this your first counseling right here.
That's right.
This your intimacy with the Lord right here.
That's right.
1 Corinthians chapter 13. Matter of fact, scratch that. Give me Galatians 5 and 22. Read that, bro, when you get there.
Galatians chapter 5 and verse 22. But the fruit of the Spirit is love.
But what?
Is love.
But the fruit of the Spirit is love. This is what we're supposed to be bearing. This is what we're supposed to be passing out, man. This is what we're supposed to be handing out in abundance.
That's right.
Following the fruit. Excuse me, following the Spirit. Following the Spirit, man, is in coincides with that love.
That's right.
But there's more. Read, bro.
Joy, peace, long-suffering, gentleness, goodness, faith, meekness, temperance. Against such there is no law.
Bro, he say for all of these things, for that love, for that charity, Because these things coincide with each other. Bro, the peace, the joy, the long suffering, the gentleness, the goodness, the faith, the meekness, the temperance. Bro, there is no law against these things.
That's right.
There is nothing coming from the Lord that says or keeps you from loving your brother and sister.
That's right.
Because hell, he loved us.
That's right.
And if we're supposed to follow the example of Christ, Christ loved us. What are we supposed to do?
Bring it out.
The exact same thing. The exact same thing.
That's right.
Bro. Love and charity, bro, is profitable in all things.
That's right.
Give me 1 Peter 4:8. Read that, bro.
1 Peter chapter 4 and verse 8. And above all things, have fervent charity among
He
yourselves.
say, above all things, have fervent charity. Read.
For charity shall cover the multitude of sins.
So not only does love, but charity does the same thing.
That's right.
Because they coincide with each other.
Right.
Read.
Use hospitality one to another without grudging.
He say use hostility, bro. One to another. Without BSing. Without faking and shaking. Without talking under your breath. Without murmuring. Without busybody.
Bring it out.
Read.
As every man hath received a gift.
He said, every man hath received this gift. Read.
Even so, minister the same one to another.
He say, even so, pay it forward. Send a little love to your brother.
Bring it out.
Send a little charity to your sister. Make sure your people is well off. Because that's what the Lord did for you. That's what Christ did for you. He said, you received that gift, right? Well, pay that gift forward. Don't be selfish and hold on to it. Read.
As good stewards of the manifold grace of God.
Bro, he say, pay it forward. Pay it forward. Show that love. Show that charity. Because in these things, bro, it is profitable in all.
That's right.
Give me Matthew 22 and 36 and we out. Read that, bro.
Matthew chapter 22 and verse 36. Master, which is the great commandment in the law? Christ said unto him, Thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, and with all thy soul, and with all thy mind.
Bro, loving the Lord with every fiber of your being, bro. It's not just through your mouth, it's through your actions. And you show that love by this next part. Read.
This is the first and great commandment, and the second is like unto it. Thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself.
Bro, that's how you show the love of the Lord.
That's right.
Because you are following the commandments.
That's right.
You are in order of the law.
That's right.
You being that, bro. You being that blessing for your brothers and sisters. Finish it out, verse 4.
On these two commandments hang all the law and the
He
prophets.
say by doing these two things right here, everything else fall right in line. You are already in behavior of the law. So Israel, bro, it's time to stop faking and shaking, man. Show some love.
That's right.
Have some charity.
That's right.
And on that we say shalom.
Wow.